Gemini? I already tried filming this video, so I already have some cards laid out for you. Unfortunately, I have to do the 3-card spread again, which kind of blows. At the bottom of the... Well, hold on, before I get started with this. This is for Gemini's Sun, Moon, or Ascendant signs. And I suggest watching your Sun and the Moon sign video, or your Sun sign video. This may not necessarily be your Sun sign, if you're watching this, to get a more accurate description of what is in store for you for April 2017. So, I'm going to go ahead and start by your underlying energy is, wow, just shoot me, don't do that, my underlying energy is the Star, and so, I would go ahead and say that maybe you may not feel hopeful, actually, or spiritual, but however, I feel like as advice to you that it may help your situation. I feel that way. And no matter how horrible things get, I would always have something to go back to bring hope into your life. And hope maybe will get you through this. Alright, so for feelings, as far as relationship goes, is you feel like what you put into the relationship is what you have to get back out of it. And you may also feel like maybe things are out of your control. Things may be slipping away from you. But I think most importantly is what I first said. And also, you have all these, like, opportunities going for you right now. So, and you feel like, what, you know, as far as your relationship goes, what you put into it is what you should get back out of it, but I think that's just like everything in life, and I think that's important. However, I feel like that's actually not what's going on in your life right now. I feel like you feel as if you're putting so much out there, you're trying so hard, and the other person isn't reciprocating, or it may be the other way around. And then we have for influences is childlike curiosity and charm, and maybe a water sign that's influencing you. Although I feel like it's an earth sign, actually, because of, well, I already filmed this video and had a 3-card spread, so. But yeah, this could be blinding your intuition or blinding you because, you know, you may have walked into this relationship with a sense of, like, it's like a new beginning, or the end of something, but the start of something new and innocent and pure. And then, your emotional block. Okay, so I feel like your emotional block is that the other person, it could be you, but I feel like strongly it's the other person thinks everything is perfect, when in reality you feel and you know it is not. Like, they don't see an issue with anything that they're doing. This could be someone that has fire in their chart as well. So Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo for Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like because they're not acknowledging that maybe they may be doing something wrong, or they're not treating you the way that you think that you should be treated, or you put all this effort into a relationship and you're not seeing anything, I feel like that's what this is. And then you have this card. Okay, and then this is your expectations. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not really gonna interpret this like expectations. I'm gonna go ahead and say that, well, you may be, okay, you may run away from your problems, well, okay. And I would also suggest that running away from your problems will make things worse. I mean, I think you're really just expecting that person to... I think you're expecting that person to take everything, whether your emotional energy and your physical energy, maybe your financial energy, from you and just walk away from it. Or it may be you walking away. I'm not saying you're draining the other person, but it may be you running away from your problems, and it's probably because you have communicated to this person that, hey, things aren't working, or something's bothering me. Another person's like, bro, things are fine. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this, don't question anything. Like, everything's fine. When in reality, they may be, ignoring you all day, or not giving you as much attention as maybe you give them, and all that. So. And then for the most likely outcome is the Two of Cups. And I'm gonna go ahead and interpret this as some sort of separation between two people. It may be, perhaps, because I looked at the other definitions of the cards on these ones, because these had the reverse and that meaning, that maybe you ran away from your problems, or you made some sort of selfish decision. You wanted to get away from that person, and maybe you cheated, or maybe it was like the other way around. But either way, I think that there's going to be some sort of separation. It could just be, maybe your problem is that your significant other is smothering you, and maybe you just need to have healthy space. It may not even be like a breakup of a relationship, but this may resonate with different people in different ways, so I'm going to give all the different sides that I see, the messages that I get. Yeah, I think that's pretty straightforward. I'm going to do a 3-card reading so I can get a little bit more insight on what's going on for you, Gemini. Alright, and bam. Okay. Okay. Underlying energy for this one, I would say that you may be being unrealistic, or not very grounded, and you may be tempted or something. So like in the past we have the devil, and I think in the past, because I already feel like the past for you wasn't bad, so it was bad actually. You had something not happy in a relationship in the past, and so instead of having a break between relationships, you kind of just jumped right into the next one, and you didn't really get to know each other possibly. And so in the past, it's telling me some sort of temptation or addiction, and maybe lots of sex that you've had. It could be anything like that. It could be some sort of past that may disturb the person that you're with. And then, currently with the Queen of Wands in reverse, I'm going to go ahead and say that, it may be you, it could be somebody else, but currently someone's not, I think it's a female, not being very, what's the word, nice. She maybe be kind of controlling of you. You may become this person. You may become way too self-control. Like the fact, like you are saying, like this is you are. I would say like you're setting boundaries, but not in a very healthy way. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull that card from here, because I'm weird and I need to double check what I'm saying. I should just do a reading with this, but I feel as if it would mess up the intuitive part of it, so that's why I kind of do it, interpret it first. Oh, I'm gonna need that. Possibly. It's amazing how quick you can learn to go through a pack of tarot cards, which I've done this a couple times. And I would also say that maybe that card's implying that you may be manipulative or somebody's manipulating you. Although I actually kind of think that it may be you, but I don't think you're manipulating for wrong reasons. I think you're trying to hide your emotions, which is not very healthy. And I'm not saying that you're wrong, but you may find that things will get easier when you healthfully deal with what's bothering you. Okay, so this says currently it indicates a woman over 30, so probably not. It says cool, frosty demeanor, classically attractive but aloof, plays games with men's feelings. The person will be unfaithful, naturally thin and attractive without effort, self-absorbed and selfish, not interested in career advancement, works well. She has to control and manipulative and vindictive. Okay, I probably read that kind of fast. I would say, like, instead of running away from your problems and kind of falling back into this, so I'm kind of getting sexual addiction problem. So instead of, like, possibly, you know, trying to end it with the person that you're with, or trying to fix it, like, because that's probably what you should do instead of going out and going, screw it, I'm gonna go have sex with somebody else because it's not satisfying me or not emotionally satisfied in a relationship. I wouldn't run away from problems to do that because I feel like that will make you feel worse in the long run. And it will also kind of screw up any hopes that you might have had of fixing with the person you're with. Then, in the future, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. And okay, before I look at this, I'm going to turn this flip side. This kind of tells me that after some sort of disaster or ending to a relationship, like, you have a fresh, new, clean slate, and it's up to you to decide what to do with it. But now I'm going to read this card and see what this card says. It says, bad advice, rejection of your ideas and dreams by others, decisions made too hastily, unsound business judgment, bad luck sneaks up on you unexpectedly, money or investment may be lost, withdraw from unimportant arguments, save your strength and energy for the most crucial battles. Alright. So, I'm kind of getting, yeah, kind of what I said. Something bad will happen. I don't necessarily think that you guys may be breaking up, or there may be an ending to a particular habit that person's doing, or maybe it's you. But I think, yeah, I think something bad will happen. And maybe not too horrible, like, I may just, like, lack of a better term, but I feel like, because, like I said, like, a million times, instead of running away from your problems, or on the other end of it, manipulating the person that you're with, getting back at the person you're with, maybe cheating on the person that you're with, or maybe that person doing that to you, what may be better, what this card said, save your strength for crucial battles, okay? That doesn't really mean, like, completely, like, run away from them, but, like, intuitively, like, when you know in your heart, like, hey, I need to speak up, like, you need to speak up to that person, or that person needs to speak up to you, because it's not healthy. And I'm going to pull this, like, an oracle deck, and see what overview I get, and some, like, love advice on, like, card, because this is an oracle deck, it's, like, you know, but it has some phrases on it, so I'm going to treat it like that for this. And when I usually drop cards, I don't pick them up and put them down, like, I usually just shuffle it again, so. Yeah. Alright, so the card that I flipped was the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I would say that your overall, like, oh, well, I've said this already, your overview, what ties everything together, like, what sums everything up is the Page of Pentacles. I would say an immature earth sign. Like, that's what I really feel with this one. And I feel like this person in your life, I don't even don't think that they realize that they're doing anything wrong. Like, yes, it's selfish, but, like, I think it comes down to maybe that person, you were kind of very different on the way that you work. So, like, you know, you're certain the other being an earth sign may just want to sit at home, or you're an air sign, you want to talk and communicate and travel and socialize with other people, and they're not really like that. So they don't see anything wrong with something they've been doing, and you don't see anything wrong with what you've been doing. So my advice to you would be, choose your battles carefully. But also don't run away from your problems. And if you have to, end it so that it's not affecting you in a bad way, and then this person doesn't affect you for a while, and, you know, screw you up for the relationships, because, you know, that would be horrible. Yeah, I feel like this concludes your reading. Gemini, I hope everything goes okay for you in your relationship, and I hope whatever toxicity and negativity you have in your life will be ended. And, you know, maybe it's just you guys need to be separate from each other to, you know, spend your own time. Or maybe you guys need to break up. Or whatever it is, you will know, and you will know this. And, you know, I will never know, but you will know. And I hope that you figure out what you need to do when you do it. So, yep. Thank you, Gemini, for watching. Have a great day.